All right.
The lighting is
Hello, hello,
horrible.
hello. Good morning. Buenos dias. My name is Tarani Tirado.
And I'm Luz Mejia, and today we have the pleasure of speaking and interviewing Lisa Mancini, head of school of Notre Dame Academy, as well as Caitlin Lubelsick. Did I say that right?
You did.
Yay! She is director of marketing and enrollment. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah, so would either of you would love to introduce yourself first?
Sure. My name is Lisa Mancini, and I am the head of school at Notre Dame Academy. And Caitlin will tell you a little bit about our school in a moment. But I have been here just about a year, but I graduated from Notre Dame Academy in 1988 and also had a daughter who graduated in 2018 and actually sat on the board of trustees for a number of years. So I'm very familiar with the school and what a special, very place it is.
Very nice. Thank you.
Caitlin?
And I'm Caitlin Mabelsick. I'm the Director of Marketing and Enrollment. I've been in this position for about a year now. I'm also a graduate of Notre Dame Academy. I have worked here for 3 years, and I absolutely love being back. I can tell you a little bit about the school. We are a Sisters of Notre Dame school. We were founded in 1951. Our mission statement is we are a dynamic, independent Catholic school for girls in grades 7 through 12, sponsored by the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur. We're welcoming girls of all faiths. The Academy provides transformational experiences that teach them what they need to know for life. Our graduates are confident women who are lifelong learners, spiritual seekers, and compassionate global citizens. We are a 7 through 12 school. In 2017 was when we opened the 7th grade, followed by the 8th grade. And so now we are in our 3rd year of providing a middle school education to young women in the greater Worcester community and beyond.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Ellas son de Notre Dame Academy. Entonces, esa academia es una escuela privada que está en Worcester y es para niñas, es solamente para niñas y es para el grado 7 al grado 12.
Yes. Yes, so Lisa, would you give me a bit of history of Notre Dame, like a historic piece that maybe the community doesn't know about, right? That's I know when I went to visit and I was a speaker there, you were talking about the historic building in the front, and that was of interest to me. So would you mind sharing that information?
Happy to do that. Thank you. Yes, so we are located, as Kate mentioned, on Salisbury Street in Worcester. We have about 12 acres of land, and on our campus we have 4 buildings. When you pull into our driveway, or as we like to say, through the gates, at 425 Salisbury Street, you see an absolutely gorgeous building, which is an historic building in Worcester. And it was given to the Sisters of Notre Dame Academy to start, or Sisters of Notre Dame to start in our girls' school in the 50s. And so our first students actually learned in that building, and very quickly realized that we needed some additional learning space. So another building was erected, and that building became the convent for the sisters who taught at the school. We still actually do have a couple of sisters there, including our beloved principal who was here for over 40 years. Kate and I both were here when she was here, Sister Ann. She also still lives there. And the campus has expanded over the years. We have done an expansion to the main academic building with a beautiful art gallery and student center. We have a brand new athletic center, and actually that building, the gym was just redone, and we added a strength and conditioning room. And then we also have a building which was once the carriage house to the property, which has become our global language center. So we do teach our Spanish, French, and Latin classes in that building, and also in the technology room.
Wow, yeah, no, it's definitely a beautiful campus.
Yeah.
minute you enter. So thank you for sharing that. I also would like to talk about the new DEI task force, and if you would like to let the viewers know what DEI stands for and what the new program's mission statement or goal is.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. So Notre Dame Academy has always prided itself on being a place for our community and certainly to embrace diversity. This year, we did put together a true DEI task force, and DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. And it's a group of faculty and staff, a couple of students, a number of alum who from Notre Dame, and a number of community members. And Liz is one of them, and we're so thrilled to have her. And they're helping to play a significant role in the development of our strategy and our best practices to ensure that we're being diverse and inclusive at the Academy. So our purpose is to develop best practices within the realms of racial, social, sexual, and gender diversity, and to provide for the betterment of our campus culture so that everybody is provided with a truly holistic educational, professional, and inclusive experience. I'll give you a couple examples of specific things that we're doing in the task force. So we are really promoting diversity initiatives in the form of our curriculum. So it's being taught in the classrooms, different student groups, one of which is our diversity group. And we've had a number of speakers. Again, Les was an incredible speaker and just really, I think, helped the students who are in the club to understand just a little bit more about Spanish heritage as we were celebrating that the month that she came. We're hoping over time to do even more public events. Maybe there'll be Zoom for a while, but longer term, certainly to have more people on campus and also to showcase artists from all different diverse backgrounds. And again, post-COVID, also would love to be renting our beautiful facilities to different community groups who could access, the theater or the gym or some other spaces that we have to help them out. We are doing a significant amount of professional development for our own faculty and staff. We actually had a full professional development day last week where the students were not here, but we talked a lot about specific bias training and really wanting to make sure that from a faculty perspective, we are eliminating discriminatory behaviors that some, may not even know exist within us. And we're trying to partner very much with local diverse organizations who stand for respect and equality and inclusion and justice and advocate for policy reform that bring around systematic change, especially those who are very focused on young women like the ones that we have here at Notre Dame Academy. And then over time, we certainly want to increase not only the diversity of our students, but definitely our leadership team, our faculty, our staff, and even our board of trustees. So that's what's happening in the realm of DEI.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, say that in
Yeah, yeah, pieces of it, yeah. So, básicamente lo que ella nos está compartiendo con nosotros es que en la escuela Notre Dame Academy, ellos están enfocándose en educar a los staff, que los maestros que dan clases en la escuela y están entrenándolos, dándole entrenamiento de professional development, de development profesional, para poder eliminar los traces o lo que quede de racismo o algo que quede en la escuela, pensamientos que las personas traigan o los maestros traigan que a lo mejor no se han dado cuenta que tienen esos pensamientos o esas prácticas o esas formas de dar clases que ¿cómo se dice? No son justas para los estudiantes que son de minoridades. Entonces, ellos se están enfocando en eliminar cualquier rasgo que quede de racismo en la escuela de ellos. Quieren que esa escuela sea buena para los estudiantes de todas razas y también de todas religiones, como ella mencionó antes, que aunque sea una escuela católica, ellos sí aceptan estudiantes de de todas las religiones, pero se están enfocando sí en traer estudiantes hispanos, estudiantes de diferentes razas para la escuela y que se sientan cómodos porque los maestros están dando clase en una forma que los va a ayudar a ellos a estar cómodos. Entonces, eso es bien importante, especialmente en el clima que estamos en hoy día, hablando de racismo y la igualdad. Y ellos están siendo líderes en nuestra comunidad para eso. También ellos mencionaron que están abriendo sus puertas a la comunidad y a las organizaciones para que renten el espacio que ellos tienen. Ellos tienen gimnasio, ellos tienen, so they have the gym,
The art room, correct?
the art room, so el lugar de arte, el teatro también, tienen un teatro. Entonces, si ustedes saben de una organización que puede beneficiar de rentar este espacio, ellos están abriendo sus puertas para eso. También ella mencionó que el principal lleva 40 años, eso es algo increíble, 40 años con la misma principal, que es una de las primeras que abrieron la escuela, y entonces es una comunidad que trabaja juntos para crecer juntos.
Yes, son bien conectados entre ellos, y says, so, so they support each other, and so these programs are available, and organizations are welcome to reach out to Lisa Mancini. And so, Katie, I have a question for you.
Sure.
We're, talking about inclusion. Are there scholarships or a way for minority students, those of low income, to be able to partake in the Notre Dame Academy and do their high school, now middle school through high school there? How are ways, if there is, the availability, how is it that they reach, what do they need to fill out? How can they be in contact so that they can have this opportunity if there is one?
Sure. So you can always visit our website. It's scrolling at the bottom. We have two options. We have financial aid, which we do award to anyone who applies to financial aid and qualifies. And so that can be found on our admissions page of our website. We do have certain merit scholarships that are available to people who apply, but we also have a service scholarship as well that can subsidize the financial aid. So there's plenty of opportunity to receive some kind of monetary help for tuition, and I wouldn't want tuition to dissuade anyone from applying to our school. I know that the more you learn about our school, you can find that that there are opportunities for everyone to come and be a part of our community.
Awesome. Now, are there deadlines? Is there when are there the openings, right, for students to take a look, whether it's 7th grade, 8th grade, or do they need to start at the 7th in order to go?
So actually, we do actually. We have a lot of transfer students, with sophomore, junior year. So we accept them up until we even have had a senior transfer. The one benefit I would say to enrolling in 7th or 8th grade is we have a tuition enhancement program where if you enroll in the 7th or 8th grade, your tuition rate stays the same, which is 75% of the high school tuition through your 6 years of education. So where normally in the past you would have that $4,000 or $5,000 bump in tuition for high school, your tuition stays the same 7th, 8th through 12th grade. So it's we joke, but it's kind of like a buy 5 get 1 free. In terms of tuition as the price matches out. But so that is, you can come in at any grade.
That's great.
Yeah, so ellos tienen disponible becas para que los estudiantes puedan atender a la escuela, aunque sea una escuela privada. Ellos tienen muchas oportunidades para scholarship. Hay dinero que puedes aplicar, especialmente los estudiantes que tienen buenos grados. Esos estudiantes van a tener disponibles muchas becas. Entonces también tienen la oportunidad que si aplican para estar en el grado 7, el costo de la escuela que está en el grado 7 se mantiene igual hasta el grado 12. Eso es algo especial para los estudiantes que entran en el grado 7. Ese es el beneficio de entrar en el grado 7 temprano. Entonces, es bien importante que uno averigüe más información porque ellos sí están proveyendo muchas oportunidades en términos de dinero para ayudar.
Yes. That's right. And the only other thing that I'd love to add, Kate did an excellent job describing the service scholarship that she described actually has been made possible due to an anonymous donor to Notre Dame, but the wishes of that donor really are that the scholarship is given to increase the diversity. So we do use those scholarship dollars really to continue to grow diversity in all different realms. And as part of that, we have many different ways in which we do community service, but part of that service scholarship is that the student does do some community service hours as well, which just continues to enhance part of our philosophy, to be good global citizens and even good community citizens as well.
Yes.
Awesome, great information. Thank you so much. And if you guys have any opportunities that you would like to display, send them over to Tarani or myself, and we will be happy to share it on our platform so that people have access and know that these opportunities are available.
Yes,
Great.
absolutely.
Great. Yeah, and Kate is giving some in-person tours some evenings, so if anybody wants to come and actually see the campus.
I want to pull for this.
Yes, we will absolutely be very happy to.
We also do have some virtual Q&As coming up in the next few weeks because normally we would have people on campus, all in a big group. So we are doing virtual Q&As on the 18th of November and also on the 9th of December. We just send out a Zoom link and you can meet faculty and students and parents and kind of get a nice feel for the school.
Nice.
Okay, that's nice. So it's October 17th, you said?
Oh, no, November 18th.
November 18th.
Yeah, we would like to share it.
Okay, great. I can make it sure.
The access, yes, we would love to share it on our pages.
So, noviembre 17, ellos van a tener un evento virtual donde puedes ir por el internet, por un Zoom y conocer a los maestros, aprender de la escuela y lo puedes hacer desde la comunidad de tu casa.
Yes. Yes, well, ladies, thank you so much. Have a happy Friday. We enjoy having you on and talking about Notre Dame Academy and the new program, the DEI Task Force.
Thank you very
much for having us.
Thank you.